Hi, you're watching The Brokerz. We'll ride today to a flood-stricken area of Southwest Washington and help a client transact with FEMA. Then you'll see close up how to postpone a foreclosure and save a home from the auction block. So come ride with me to another place known as the Mortgage Zone.
We're on our way actually to Pacific County, which in the Northwest recently was had a flood disaster. Lewis County, Pacific County, and we have a property out there and some people that purchased a home, and they had some water damage, so we're going to go out there today. They have a appointment with FEMA. A representative from FEMA is going to come out and survey the project. So I'm on my way out there today, and we got to drive there because it's from Seattle, where we are on the jury day today. It's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Today, we're dealing with my ticket in Grays Harbor County, which is on the way to Raymond, which is in Pacific County, which is where Lewis County and the president declared it a natural disaster area. Well, you know, in this turmoil mortgage meltdown, as they call it. Basically, the subprime program should have extended more like a 5-year to a 7-year fixed, because basically what happens is a borrower who purchased a 100% program, who has a 720, and he makes a payment or two late, on his mortgage or on his credit cards, and he's only going to go down to like 685 credit score. But the guy who bought the 100% purchase program at a 608, if he makes a late payment or two, he's going down to 540, 560. Now, it takes a lot longer to develop to get back up to 620, where the rates are good when they gave you the teaser rate, to accomplish the same goal that you bought when you got the purchase, because you had a good credit score. So they didn't kind of figure out the term. They sold the program fast, and what they should have did was just made the term a little longer, 5 to 7 years. So if a year or two the borrower went a little defaulted, he has a year or two to regain his credit score. We wouldn't be all uptight. All the properties would have stayed okay, and yabba dabba coming from the big kahuna today. If you're thinking about extra cash, though, and if they were thinking about keeping the extra cash flow rolling, all they had to do was call the big kahuna today.
Okay, the information's been sent, and I do understand the information's been sent, but we need a response now. We need somebody that we can get to, and I can't wait on this thing. If it goes to auction at 10 o'clock tomorrow, I can't wait until, you know, sometime tonight or sometime tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? I need it now, and I'm willing to take time out of my day right now to sit here and wait for this response to come through, because I do not want to hang up on this phone call without having a response from these people. Yes, I am here. Tell them you got the client on hold. They cannot wait. Send them an inter-office email. Get somebody's attention. Snap them out of lunch. Pull them out of the men's room. Whatever you got to do. I'm here. I'm going to hold. Okay, thank you. I'm on hold now. And it's not her idea. It's not. She's not the one that makes the decision. So, oh man. Yeah.
Okay, this is the kahuna moment. Okay, the mortgage meltdown, as they state.
Hold on, let me get the report. This is back here.
And so, we on our way for me to deal with a ticket I got when the police did not get me for 71. Come on, I advertise on cops. You know, I love y'all, but don't be giving me no ticket. Do not get the big kahuna ticket. We'll stop here for a word. I need something to snap. Oh, that's me and my snacks again.
I am thinking about a snack. Who's thinking about a snack? Who's thinking about a snack? Always thinking about an extra snack.
Oh, man.
Sipping, money tighten up your grip. Time to set it.
nachos, beef and beans.
This guy makes me don't give a fuck. You wonder why? Black brothers in the ghetto stuck, just in the strike, looking for a way out. Ain't no help from the
Yeah, FEMA's gonna be out there like between 3 and 4 o'clock this afternoon to go assess what's happening. So that's what we're gonna go to Paul's Court, and then after we finish that, we're heading over to the property.
But they said on 170. That's goony. Are they goony? I believe the pitching forks were good. Their calibrations were not correct. This is a farce. And I say lack of foundation is gonna get me off.
Because FEMA's gonna be there between, like I said, 3 and 4. So I guess we could assess what has to be done. we can assess to what has to be done and get back with you. And then Paul can tell you pretty much what needs to be done or what have, and assess with materials and whatever, and also assess the funding.
71. Not me. Now, Freddie, I think he was pulled over recently for going. How fast was he going, Freddie? I think he was just going about 85. Don't even. I can't even believe they pulled me over for going 71. Are they wasting the taxpayers' time, or are they trying to pull me over because they must have noticed I was a minority driving past them?
Delay in answering your call. However, we're busy with the bar.
Hold on, she's
Sign the conditions on the transaction together. I'm getting the documentation needed in order
Because
to get
it's
it done.
very important to us.
So,
We'll try to make...
Did you get the appraisal back on South Park?
It's greatly appreciated. However, we do ask that you stay on hold a little longer because...
Hi, Bonnie, Paul. Hi, Bonnie. Well, we're out in Aberdeen, so we are gonna try to get there by about 3 o'clock. If you never, just like if you never called FEMA, they wouldn't be there today. Because, well, as well as for you, as well as for me, I still, we're all in it together. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hey, what's happening?
We need to get a reward letter from the Social Security office.
Courthouse. What was the address? County Department number 2, 2109. Like an hour early. I got to pee. Help me.
I'm not being prosecuted. I'm going as a spectator, which makes it pretty relaxing.
We're going to FEMA. We got one of my properties out here, and FEMA's meeting us at 3:30.
So you're gonna take pictures of them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Sometimes the miracle man has to pull a rabbit out of his hat. This is one of those times.
I'm still on hold.
So feel free to ask any questions, and please continue.
I don't know how long this is
The
gonna
call will be
last.
answered momentarily.
Man, I'm glad you're working, Deanna. It's crazy. 45 minutes
The
later,
best possible service
I'm
to our
still on hold.
So feel free to ask any questions, and please...
Dude, we just saved your house from going to auction, man. So they're sending something to me in writing right now, and I'll continue to move forward with closing the transaction. Only need gee whiz, just a letter that they're sending me right now, and then I should be able to go to docs on this transaction. All right, brother. I will see you at escrow. I'll tell you when they need you to come in and sign. All right. I'm going to be ordering the client documents today, so hopefully they'll be in escrow tomorrow, Friday, and we can sign everybody and then close next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.
Welcome to the Mortgage Moment. Good news! Fannie Mae has just raised the loan limits for conforming loans. What used to be a jumbo loan is now in conforming guidelines. Because of the average home price rising, the government has recognized this fact and made it easier to buy a home. Now, for loans over $420,000, they are no longer considered jumbo loans. This means good news for borrowers with high loan amounts but still want the best rates available. So get out there, start negotiating on real estate, and get yourself a slice of the American dream.
Oh, the Kuna leaves the courthouse. Well, I got the ticket reduced, but I didn't get the ticket exonerated.
Time is dead, tick, 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 and play your haters tripping. Gators slipping, money tighten up your grip. Time is dead, tick, tick, and play your haters tripping. Gators slipping, money tighten up your grip. This game I'm in makes me don't give a what. You wonder why? Black brothers in the ghetto stuck, just in the strife, looking for a way out. Ain't no love from them white folks without a doubt.
Hey, must
Lock
be
me down
Anthony.
and try to throw away the key.
Yeah, actually, just kind of looking around. You got, when's the FEMA guy coming?
Between 3 and 4:30.
Okay, you know that, I've done all the investigations on it. You guys did your application. You know, they considered, this is something that,
Cookie, come on, chill out.
you know, they're in the county. You know, and we want to make sure this prevention type of stuff doesn't ever happen again. And that's why we want to, we need to raise this is a definite indication why we need to raise.
And that was beginning. I mean, the water was still rising at the time. Well, you see, the insurance guy, the insurance guy took pictures of these pictures, right, and everything, and he was sending them those pictures to FEMA.
And what they say is inside the FEMA thing is we're trying to regulate to help out so this is preventative for any other future stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, this was a church. It's been here since 1928.
Yeah. We found out some information on this house.
Yeah.
The lady that owned it before, the last year, this house was in water. Had 3 inches, 4 inches of water in the back of this house last year. When she fell through the porch in February.
She couldn't even leave. They had no power with the water up there. She couldn't leave.
We couldn't leave. We packed up to go to Everett and we couldn't get out.
They were stopping us right at the
Turned out as a kid, I was full in the game. I got the best prices on me on everything. Don't wait, no debate, that's the price. Time is dead, tick, 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 and play your haters tripping. Gators slipping, money tighten up your grip. Time is dead, tick, 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 and play your haters tripping.
So that's what I want to make sure. The rest of the stuff.
I need to get rid of and how far back does my property go?
Well,
How far back does that go?
Okay.
Because that's an alleyway that's supposed to run all the way up to the main road. And the sewer line is buried under that.
/0.
So I can't own any further than past that fence
Owner
line.
occupied. What is it about the value on this? Last time it was appraised about what?
This house?
Yeah.
87.
well, what's the value? Is they paid 120? It's worth like 130.
130. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, what would you think the house across the street would sell for? 250?
No, it
No.
sell it for 160.
They bought it for
Well,
160
how long ago?
About
last
a year
year,
ago.
a year and a half ago.
Okay, that's
So you gotta remember,
That's
you guys
not-
don't know what I
That's
put in
not
for
what we
a
were
note.
told. That's not
Right,
what
well,
we were told. We
the
were told-
underline,
Yeah.
what underline showed 28, but I paid 23 for a note.
Yeah.
Like I said though, I'm only getting 30. I'm really.
You only own this house for a month.
No. See, that's what because I
No,
bought a
in the
note.
computer it says you've only owned it for a month.
Right, but I owned it for a longer. See, because I own the mortgage. You're right. See, I own the mortgage before the note. I had the underlying was the 31, and then I had a note that I bought the receivership for it. I tried to have her keep the payment current.
I had a double wide mobile right on the river.
Now, do you want to feel bad or you want to be okay? I want you guys to feel fine. I mean, I've been making the last few payments.
And I still don't have a Christmas this year. I mean, those presents that you see right there are not mine. I mean, those are grandkids. I mean, I haven't been able to buy her a Christmas present in 6 years.
Well, hopefully
In the past 3 years, I haven't been able to buy her a birthday present. She hasn't been. Our anniversary just passed December 7th.
7th.
Okay.
We're underwater.
In the past 3 years, we haven't even been able to buy each other an
You
anniversary
don't have a
gift.
payment
I
this
mean,
month. California, I go, my
So if you
bar,
wait
they're
till,
gonna
like,
lose their
month
mind.
9
I've been
or 10,
on the whole.
Yeah.
they gotta
I was out
process
there
all
with
that.
The fires.
Oh,
Out
you
by,
guys beforehand.
You guys
Like,
are.
Why we're
Signature
working,
sheet.
That's why-
as you can see, we're working on it, Paul.
Right, and that's why I want you guys to be happy, because I want you to be happy.
You know, it just.
You know what I mean? I haven't got.
We were very disappointed when we walked in. I would not have bought this house. We were very disappointed when we walked in. I would not have bought this house.
Oh well.
Okay?
Oh yeah, when
I
we
would
walked
not
in this
have bought
house,
this
it was God's honest truth. When we
I
walked
would
into
not
this
have bought
house,
it. It had too much work
I
to
mean,
do
there's
when
the
I'm
garage. There's no. I can't do
I
nothing
have
with
to
that
get that thing
garage.
out of my yard. I mean,
And,
I
you know-
had to pull all those berry bushes. I'm disabled.
I mean, because I don't know if you looked at it. I mean,
But I would not have chose the house.
And Anthony is thinking about extra cash.
I'm thinking about what?
A little extra cash.
Extra cash.
Okay.
Driver's license, proof of ownership.
Pretty much.
We're the owners.
Who? They're
Pay the taxes.
We do.
They do.
You pay the taxes, you got a copy of the tax receipt. The courthouse right now, they're gonna tell me what?
They're gonna tell you
I
that they
have-
bought it from me.
Are they gonna tell me that that property's in his name or in your name?
Well, they're gonna say it's in his name as well as mine, because I'm the note holder. But they bought it from me.
Okay, what I'm calling is to verify ownership on a property here. Who will I be speaking to there?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah. And this is my wife, Bonnie Salinas. She's right under me.
And then you have to sign it. Did you took my driver's license?
All information given is true and correct to the best of your knowledge under the penalty of civil and criminal law and fines of up to $250,000.
I put my faith in God as I hang with the mob.
But we just
It's a
became
full-time job. Don't get me pushing, selling stuff and
You're right, man. You're right, man. Sir, I don't know why you're doing that, but I appreciate you turning it off.
Because they declared a disaster area, when I read it all through it, you're gonna get something.
Yeah, well, he said
it could be
he
Christmas
said-
gift money.
He said it could be 60 to 90 days.
Okay, but
They'll contact you within 7 to 10 days.
so
but
that
it
you know
could
when
be
you get your
60 to
check.
90 days.
Well, no, it's
before
up
you
to
get
60
money.
days. I read, like I said, the 108 number I gave you guys said they said declared the president, the date the president declared the deal. They have to have it.
You know when it would take that long?
Yeah.
Do the free
Right.
FEMA assistance based on the president's acknowledgement of the contact number I got for you, and that the avenue I've given for you is for the non-paying back type. Because I don't want you to get a loan, and it didn't work. They're gonna assess it, and you get up to $28,000. So you gotta hear. They want to hear prevention. That if they give you money, what are you gonna do? We don't just give money for everybody, and then they just spend the money.
You gotta have some plan.
Right, and
We
you
don't
have.
want to go through that again.
They don't do an internal audit. They don't do an internal audit, but they ask that in 36 months they can ask you at any time to send them some receipts or payments that you've made in advance
some
on your
proof.
mortgage. Yeah. As long as you just prove that you
show
pay,
accountability,
you show
you'll be fine.
accountability for your money. Yeah, and that's why I sent you something that was an easy program. It's not asking you to pay it back, because that's defeating the purpose.
The amount of work that it takes. It's hard. I mean, I take
We go in for
shots.
2 months. You guys, we do it for a living.
Yeah, you do it for a living, but I looked at this out there and I have no idea.
Well, you know, we're gonna do what we can too. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna get that thing out. Okay, now listen, it's gonna cost me, I'm gonna leave it here for 14 days. So what day do you want me to deliver it?
Whatever day you get here.
As this day progressively comes to an end, the Kuna had quite a journey today. Court, FEMA, Salinas borrower drama. Oh my goodness. So, of course, I had to feed myself. My little game. So, we had a great day. It's a great little spot to end the day. And I look forward to seeing you again.
Life is a challenge for all of us, regardless of our income. Sometimes as a mortgage broker, we have to perform duties outside the box of brokering. In today's episode, we saw that close up. And thanks for traveling with me on another bizarre journey into the mortgage zone.
If you talk the talk, you should walk by your talk. 'Cause the fruit you bear will reveal what's real. This ain't no surprise, 'cause your eyes do not lie. In this life there's strife, life's reward is strife. DOC, 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 DOTCB, hit 'em with soul. DOC, 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 DOTCB, hit 'em with soul. What goes up must come down, and what goes round comes back around. And what you reap is what you sow, so you better keep it really for sure. Must eat all day and sleep at